The Roger Williams University community received news on Wednesday that the 11th president is Ioannis Miaoulis. The president-designate is also the former president and director at the Boston Museum of Science and former dean of engineering at his alma mater, Tufts University. With a strong background in STEM programs, Miaoulis hopes to put a focus on women in engineering at Roger Williams. Professor of Engineering and Tufts alumnus Dr. Janet Baldwin says that the faculty could not contain their excitement when they received the news.
I went to Tufts, though, because Tufts had a very strong emphasis on the liberal arts in engineering, as well as an emphasis on trying to recruit women in engineering. And I think that's kind of central to our new president's themes.
Her hope with Miaoulis as president is that more women will become involved in the profession as leaders. Sophomore Kristen Norrie is an engineering student at Roger Williams. As the co-owner of a family business, Norrie hopes to grow in the field as quickly as possible.
I'm really excited about the new president because with his background in mechanical engineering, I think it will really help build the engineering program itself. Also, I understand that he understands the importance of women in the field, and I think that'll be really good to help attract new students coming in my next 2 years here, so I'm excited.
Not only is Miaoulis focused on the engineering program at Roger Williams, but he also caught the attention of Professor of Biology Carrie Warren. Miaoulis has fished from the Roger Williams coast without ever stepping foot on campus. This gives him an insight to the impacts of climate change within the waters.
I think just being open, but also being educated to the potential effects for climate change is going to be incredibly important, and just in terms of our approach and support for programs, and then also just bringing about maybe just a change in direction on the campus.
Miaoulis was born in Athens and is going to focus on making Roger Williams a global community. Susan Bosco is a professor of management at Roger Williams and believes Miaoulis will play a large part in diversifying the school and expanding its name to an international level.
Well, Ioannis has a great view of the world. He has many contacts through the world, and through all his work, he's developed a great sense of the need for particularly gender equity. Globally, he's been involved in the STEM fields all of his career, both in academia and in the nonprofit world. And he can really help us in creating a more equitable campus and bring women to the forefront here. And he cares about all students. He cares about education. And he's able to bring resources to us that we would not have access to previously. So I think we have the opportunity to raise the bar of the university, both in achieving better gender equity than many of our competitors, and we also have the ability to do this on a global scale, because now we have somebody who can advocate and tell our story to a much broader audience, which is going to be terrific for the university.
Interim President Andrew Workman is most excited for the fundraising background that Miaoulis has, including how that can support academic facilities.
It was a very extensive search. It involved a large portion of the community, and that's really what you want to see, so that the person coming in knows the community, is known by the community, and really just has the legitimacy of having that kind of broad search. Well, he's got tremendous experience in fundraising. And in working in both academic institutions and non-academic institutions. And so I think what he brings is a little bit different perspective than you might have from someone who'd only worked in the academy. I think he certainly brings great connections. I think he also brings an expertise in fundraising, which we haven't always had at Roger Williams, and that's going to be really important for us to continue to build our buildings, like the one you can see in back of you over there. To build the endowment and to have the money to invest in programs that are going to improve the university.
Miaoulis will take over as president in August before the start of the next academic year. Until then, he'll be visiting campus to make his transition smoother. With the Hawks Herald, I'm Brittany Dixon.